Anyway, I'm Stephen McGuire, and we're here at Stonebridge location of Rock Creek, and I'm with my guest Brad Johnner, and we're just talking about music and life and all things that are lovely here in Saskatchewan. So have you got your winter tires on yet?
I do, yeah.
Good for you. See, so do I've learned the hard way because, I was like, well, I can go in for 20 minutes and get winter tires on or an hour, or I can be in the ditch.
Right.
And it's like, and being on the road in Saskatchewan is no joke, right?
That's
so
right.
I'm sure you would advise every musician out there, if you can, get your winter tires on.
Yeah, I don't even, I just have a truck. Like, I have a big 4x4 truck. I don't even mess around with changing things around. I'm ready for winter all year round.
That's awesome. That's so good. So the thing is now, are you doing anything yourself music-wise? Have you any projects on the pipeline?
No, not recording-wise.
Okay.
But I've just been throwing my heart and soul this last year into this boys' album, and just going in there and being there for them and just trying to make this the best record that they can come out with. And we're doing lots of shows, live shows.
Right.
So that's been really fun.
I have to say, the energy that you guys bring on stage is something else. The choreographed routines, all of that stuff. It's almost like along the lines of a Bruno Mars concert or something like that. It's just really high energy, and I think initially when people have never seen you guys, they're not expecting that necessarily.
Yeah, we've gone to a lot of shows where people, Brad Johnner and the Johnner Boys. So they I'm going to show up with a bunch of little boys, and we're going to play. You are my sunshine,
Yeah.
And then we get there and there's all these strapping lads, and they're, we're playing some music that they're not expecting to hear, so
absolutely.
I mean, sometimes they're maybe an older person might be, it's not what they really want to hear, but other people are shocked. They're going, wow, that was a nice unexpected surprise.
100%, and I totally agree with that. So the thing is, as Brad Johnner, probably the most recognizable face. Honestly,
it's a lot of face. That's why.
But let's be honest, though, right? I mean, the thing is, you carry a lot of weight. You're everywhere. You've been doing this a long time. Did you sit down with your sons and go, "Don't worry about that"? Did you even have to have that conversation?
No, I think they just want to play music. They just want to go out there and play music, and it doesn't matter where their dad comes from, or what music line he comes from, or they're just doing their own thing. They're writing their own songs and they're playing their own music, and if I can help them out in any way, I mean, obviously I will. But and I think they've got a lot of experience under their belt that a lot of young guys don't get, because they've probably played in the last 4 or 5 years. They probably played 300 shows with me.
Right.
So, and they're not. It's not like like when you play the club dates where you're kind of music in the corner and nobody's really listening.
Yeah.
It's great for you to learn who you are musically. It's great for you. It's a great experience to play night after night, learn your craft and all that sort of stuff. And I wish they had that. I wish they could go somewhere 6 nights a week and just play 4 hours a night like we do, and really learn how to learn your thing, and become very comfortable with who you are as a musician. But they also, on the other hand, they've got a chance to play concerts where they're on stage in front of people that are looking at them. Yeah. And so they had to learn initially. I mean, they grew up in that, so they don't really know any different. We go to a big show, and they're like, no big deal for them. And I'm thinking, but you guys are a bunch of kids. You shouldn't really know how to do these kind of shows.
Yeah.
So it's fun for me, though. It's fun to get up on stage. Like I really have a blast playing.
That's
with
awesome.
Kids. Yeah.
Because it's so interesting. Because I'm used to the other end of the spectrum where I've worked with people where I'm like, well, they're listening to us.
Oh yeah,
I've done those lots. It's like, I tell the story about playing in Manitoba and at Clear Lake, and I was like, well, I've never played here before, and everybody's watching me. And then I realized there was a flat screen TV above me with a rider game on. And I never knew until the intermission. And they were kind of politely clapping, right? And they were like, we don't care about you at all, actually. And it was like, wow, there's that big fat pin that just burst my lovely bubble, But honestly, that happened. But so the thing is, if you're 15 and you're sitting on the end of your bed or whatever it is and you're writing songs, what advice would you give to somebody who's writing songs now and they're just trying?
Oh, well, just write the songs the best you know how. Write lots of them, and learn how to write songs. And that's what it takes. Writing a song, and finish it. No matter if you think it can't be finished, finish it anyway. Get in there and finish it, whether you think it's a great song or not. And then eventually you'll become a good songwriter. Awesome. It's a learned thing. It's not a gift.
Yeah.
I mean, some people have a little more of a gift than others in songwriting and things, but it's a learned process. There's a structure, and you can learn how to write songs. And if you do that, you can be a songwriter.
Awesome. I'm here with Brad Johnner at Rock Creek TV. This is Stonebridge location. We'll be back after this.